Seven Years Bad Luck is an American film that was released in 1921. This is a Max Linder film. It's first of three feature films. The other two were Be My Wife, and the three must get theirs. Max Linder, if you're unfamiliar, was actually a French actor. And so him releasing films in America is a real treat. He also wrote the film and directed the film and starred in the film. Now, I couldn't find a lot like the reception of this film or anything like that. But the thing about this film is that it has this routine, this mirror routine, much like in Duck Soup, the famous mirror routine. Now, the premise of the film is that Max comes home drunk after a bachelor party and he wakes up to a loud noise, which is, of course, the mirror breaking after his servants are moving around and everything. And so the mirror breaks. And that's how the mirror routine happens. And, I I love that mirror routine with the Marx Brothers, with Harpo and Groucho. It's absolutely iconic. This is just as funny. I gotta be honest, this is just as funny. And so, as you would expect, the mirror is replaced, and when he thinks that he has caught his uh, um, his servants in the act of tricking him, he breaks the mirror. And of course, he's very superstitious, and he's like, "Oh no, this is 7 years bad luck." And he goes to see his fiancée, and it turns into a massive fiasco because her maid is also a psychic, reads his palm, and she gives him a warning. And it turns into where he does something that upsets his fiance, and she kicks him out, says it's over. And uh the the fiance's mom tries to fix everything. He comes back and it once again turns into a mess. And all of that. Now, I do have to admit that at one point in the story, I got confused. I was like, I mean, the slapstick comedy and everything was making me laugh, but I was like, where is this going? What what is going on? What is what is happening? I'm okay. What does this have to do with what was happening at the beginning? I mean, it was so it did kind of go off the rails a lot like what I tend to do, but it was still funny. I do have to admit that it was still funny. Now I do have to give um a bit of a disclaimer because there is a running gag in there where he he pulls a dark stocking over his face, as you would expect. Why he's disguising himself as a black man. But the thing is, because I almost didn't critique this one, but the thing is that people are calling him a bandit at some point. So it's like it goes back and forth. He's disguising himself, but other people are saying that he's like a bandit holding up people and everything. So it's there's a little bit of confusion there. Yeah, so there's that disclaimer there. And just to let you know that that is there. And but other than that, I mean, it's the slapstick is, I mean, this is the first Max Linder film that I have ever seen, and it was I found it absolutely hilarious. And so but that is 7 Years Bad Luck. It is a 1925 American film written, directed, and starring Max Linder.